YouTube. So I am back, and today's episode we're gonna talk about the KANIWABA kit for E-Ride Pro, the mechanical one, not the electric assist. The electric assist is a little bit more complicated. My choice was not to go with the electric assist because it's just complicated. I don't need to be pressing on the pedals and have the pedal assist take off on me, especially when I'm riding at a not eco mode, but sport mode. I find it extremely dangerous. So in regards to the pedal kit Kaniwaba, if you go through the website, everything is shown on a video, A to Z, how to install it, so on and so forth. I mean, any dummy could do it. If I can do it, anybody could do it. So looking at the kit, when I installed it, it was easy. The biggest problem was that my big ass hands were not able to fit in every nick and space to into the bike. Saying that, what what are the advantages? Because lots of people they comment, they text messages, and they say, why the hell would you install electric or mechanical pedal kit on an E-Ride Pro when it's already doing 60 miles an hour? So knowing that I am about 255 pounds, 260 off season, that bike will not always do 60 miles an hour, even though the battery is fresh. I have hit 60 miles an hour when I was 240 pounds. Now I'm about 255. So I comfortably do 55 miles an hour. I will do still 60 miles an hour with, I guess, a little downhill, whatever. I mean, again, my speed at 55 miles an hour is it's pretty dangerous to say at least. And you can change the controller and you can go faster. You can have a better and bigger and stronger discharge on the battery, and that would make the bike go faster. Now, again, you guys saw my video with my Stealth Bomber, and my biggest complaint was the torque, the takeoff, and how it takes off. I don't know, somehow this bike takes off aggressively, which I like it. I can loop it very easily. Where Stealth Bomber, I wasn't able to do that. Is that my goal at the end of the day, to loop my bike? No, I just like the way it handles. Man, I'm getting old. Look at that. So, but this video is about the pedal kit and its advantage first, or foremost, we're gonna start with, is that you have pedals, and somehow, somewhat, that makes it legal as to the legislation in New York City. It is considered a bicycle, and this is the very small, kind of like loop in the system. It's got pedals, so it's a bicycle. Now, if you're doing 60 miles an hour on a bike, you're passing a cop, obviously he's gonna say this is not just a regular bicycle. It's got more to it. It's got more power, more pickup, more torque, more everything. But again, if you are behaving and you're not doing anything silly, wheelies, zooming 100 miles an hour down the block, taking red lights, going around against the traffic, sidewalks, I think you should be off the radar. You should be just fine, right? So yes. The second thing is, I am able to get on the ferry, Staten Island ferry or any other ferry, because the policy is on the Staten Island ferry is that if you don't have pedals, we're not going to let you on, which completely sucked and prevented me from really going over to other boroughs for a very long time. Now I'm happy because I am able to go put the bike on a ferry, and if I want to go to the city today, I could very easily jump on a bike and go to the city, which is just fucking awesome, and I love that idea. And that is the biggest reason why I got the pedal kit. The disadvantage that I have with the kit, right? Even though the guy is showing you how to put a tension on a chain, I've tried multiple times, multiple ways, and you can adjust the tension the way it should be adjusted, right? Um, a loose chain is better than a very tight chain, obviously, because of the wear and tear and possible bearing failure. So we don't want it too tight. Even on our sprockets on our mid-drive bikes, we don't want that chain to be too tight, and it's got to have some slack, about inch and a half slack. Where in this kit, I have the most possible tension on a chain, which is not a lot. And even the person that sells these kits, this KANIWABA kit, says you shouldn't have it too tight. However, when he does put or installs the kit on his video, it spins and does everything just like mine. It's just the biggest drawback in this kit is that when you go off road and you're jumping your bike and you go in an uneven surface, and going over rocks and just completely having the bike wobble all over the place, like I said, up and down and sideways. So far, twice I have, once on a video my chain came off, and a second time I put it back on and it came off. Both times I was at off-road trail. So pretty much what that tells me is that I can't really have the chain that loose on an off-road trail. Is there a way to adjust it? No. I adjusted as tight as I possibly could, and it wasn't enough. So that's a huge drawback. Will that kill my adventures or my pleasure of riding the bike? No, it will not. I really don't want to always go off road. I don't always need to be off road when I travel to different boroughs, which I haven't yet. But I do use the bike on regular streets. The bike handles beautifully. I can see that being a problem, an issue where I partially will get on off road and the bike will fail me because the chain will fall off. I got to carry pliers with me, probably extra chain. It's just a pain because I would have to cut the chain, I would have to use the mustering, so it is uncomfortable. My goal is just not to deal with the off-road situation, and if I am planning to go for the whole entire day off-road, just take the chain off with the mustering, which takes a few minutes. So this is the way I would address it. However, I think that there should be a better way of putting a tension on that chain. As of right now, there isn't. You could shave. I'm thinking of just putting the chain shorter, so she's tighter. But then I'm thinking she's gonna be too tight, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But anyway, so like this episode is about the pros and cons, and it's just something that I wasn't expecting, something that is not going to kill me or send me home and let me do something else or make me sell the bike for that reason. I don't see a problem. If you see my videos and channels, you'll see what I had to go through with the battery, with the controller, with the charge, and all that. Everything is being addressed, and everything is fixed. Everything is running. In few moments, we'll probably do a video of the bike, or I just do a second part to it. But I think I just put it in this video. We'll go outside. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And again, its purpose is to pedal, right? And as long as doing that, I probably eventually will come out with something if it keeps bothering me. But right now, I could care less. It's so beautiful outside. I'm dying to go out. So probably that's what's gonna happen today. I'm gonna go out and have fun. The better news to the show is that we actually sold our stealth bomber. We sold it to a couple of guys in Jersey. They've been texting me back and forth, enjoying the bike and it was really a good bike. It was a sturdy bike. It was a healthy bike. It was well built, you know, by Tony. Great frame. Again, you need a big, beautiful, great, strong discharge battery on that bike, and it will last forever. Um, you know, again, we sold it. I cannot keep two bikes. It's useless. It's irrelevant to my lifestyle. It doesn't it's just a headache. And again, sold it for good price. The guy was happy. I was happy. We did it in front of a precinct. There was no if and buts, possibilities of being wrapped or anything like that, or hurt or injured. Do I like it? Fine, beautiful, as long as they enjoy it. So I do have a couple of things on a Facebook Market listed for that bike. If anybody wants to, get it, buy it, whatever, check me out. Other than that, I'm very happy. I have one bike that I get to deal with, and eventually the goal is to change the controller, change the battery, and go with completely different setup, where anything goes wrong with the E-Ride Pro, I gotta reach out to E-Ride Pro and try to have them fix it. Remember, after a year the warranty is gone, and then you gotta you're on your own. So probably will squeeze in a battery and a controller. I have one battery sitting over here on the floor. There's another one on a bike because UI Pro Chris was nice enough to, I guess, leave me the battery that is not working. We'll deal with that one of these days. But for now, this is what it is. And hopefully after this, we're going to go outside. My neighbor's outside. I don't want to be shooting a video when my neighbor is there because I just don't want to interact with him for now. Not that he's a bad guy, just I'm pretty much to myself. But we'll go out. I will show you how, what, and where, what the kit looks like, what the chain looks like. And so, like I said, I wish there was a better way to put tension on it. If you guys have any idea how to put a better tension, maybe do kind of like a slide openings for where the screws are going, for the side kickstands, or what the hell is it? Pegs, side pegs. That's where it's installed. So if you have any ideas, please don't hesitate to share those ideas with me, or with us in this case. All right. So check out this video after this and see what you got to say later. Talking about this chain is very loose, and see. And the way the video shows is that you undo this screw and this screw on both sides. You shove it backwards, and it will put a tension on that chain, which is not really much of a tension now to go off-road. Now, if I was to, let's say, get rid of one tooth over here, one leg over here, and some wood, fabricate something right here, I don't know. We'll see. But again, it is what it is. This is this is second chain. The first one came off once on the side. You guys saw in the video. And the second time it fell off when I went off-road with Tony. And this is second replacement, third time. So I guess won't be going off-road. And got to lubricate the chain a little bit, clean it. But overall, the bike is a success, and back into single gear chain. She's aligned properly, and that's the way it's supposed to be. We'll see how long it lasts when I don't go off-road. Alright folks, so until next video, stick around.